the show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Tonight, the second of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Colby Allard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's 2-2.
Popped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A ball and no strikes. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 11 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
He's set and the pitch. Judge leads off first with 1 away. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Solak is under it. 2 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. It's the Yankees 0, Rangers coming to bat on Major League Baseball, the show. Corey Kluber is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now into the box, Willie Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Willie
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. They're really playing well. They threw a shutout in their last game. They're really swinging the bats well. This team is certainly coming together and peaking at the right time.
The 1-1.
Nope. Count 2-1.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit back toward the mound. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. He's got only 6 hits in his last 10 games. That's not catastrophically bad, but they need a lot more from him. There have been a lot of 0 for games lately, and that's not doing anybody any good.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Next to hit, Nate Lowe, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Torres.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and it's fouled away. Batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Stanton is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
In the air now, out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the catcher.
So now here is Gary Sanchez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Tyro Estrada digging in now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Now to the plate, Adolis Garcia.
Leading off
Set to lead off the home half of the
center
second.
fielder, number 53.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey!
Now here's the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Racing back, the right fielder to the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, man. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Batting fifth,
Here's Joey
right
Gallo
fielder.
now.
Joey
As the first
Gallo.
pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took
That
the
is
hat
it.
trick with 3 strikeouts
That's shortstop.
yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play here at 293. 3 homers and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey! 0-2.
Count remains at 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. LeMahieu is there. 2 down.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
David Dahl to the plate now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Grounded to first. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Texas. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1-1, the count to Clint Frazier.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The right fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. LeMahieu, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 and 2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to left. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in is Aaron Hicks. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. It remains 1-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading off
And that'll
for the
give way to
Rangers,
the third baseman,
the third
Charlie
baseman.
Culberson.
Charlie Culberson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Next it'll be Jose
The
Trevino.
catcher, Jose Trevino.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The designated hitter, Willie.
The plate now for Texas is the DH. Willie Calhoun grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now that's popped up. Kluber is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Skied into very shallow right. Gallo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He collected a base hit his first time up. Very weakly on the ground.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. And now in the box, Nick Solak. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Full count still. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to hit is Nate Lowe. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
So now to the plate, Adolis Garcia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he scurries back to first base safely.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Low, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's ball 2.
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
High and deep down the left field line. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now down. Shortstop, Isaiah Steiner-Falefa.
At the plate now, Isaiah Steiner-Falefa, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And another foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th.
Baseman.
And set to go is the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. First pitch on the way, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
At the plate, Clint Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu trying here to plate the tying run from second. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking at his career totals, LeMahieu is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two and 0. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Third baseman number 2.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Jose Trevino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball 2.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So here is Aaron Hicks. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Rounded slowly to the left side. There's Connor Falefa, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber.
So next to bat will be Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Torres stands at first with 1 out. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Wes Benjamin is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Wes Benjamin. Now batting.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Fouled off. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
And stepping in, Tyro Estrada singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here now the 2-2. And that one got a piece of him. Now to the plate, here is Clint Frazier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now the first pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 3-1 Yanks. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, first baseman, Nate.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And now here's Nate Lowe. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ball 2 now.
2-0.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate is Gio Urshela. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Now batting, Labor Torres.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he misses with it. 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Kyle Cody trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 54, Kyle Cody.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Now it'll be Thairo Estrada. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Stanton over at second. Sanchez at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled off. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Next, here is Clint Frazier. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rangers 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
53.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Frazier is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The right fielder, number 13.
Next up is Joey Gallo. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next up, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail 6-1. Jonathan Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Jonathan Hernandez. Leading off for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping up is Gio Urshela, flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 2 the count. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Dahl will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And now here is David Dahl. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have 1 quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Third baseman number 2, Charlie Culberson.
Stepping in next, Charlie Culberson. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Get down 1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in next, Jose Trevino. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Taylor Hearn enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Hit high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Into the box now, Thairo Estrada. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it 1 away. So now into the box is Clint Frazier, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First delivery to him.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ball and a strike. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Garcia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Yankees 8 and the Rangers 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Willie Calhoun is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Standing in now, Nick Solak. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Nate Lowe digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. At the plate now, Adolis Garcia drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So
The right
definite
fielder,
problems
number
on that
13.
last play, and they'll hit the first
Joey
baseman for the error.
Gallo.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Nestor Cortes Jr. enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Nestor Cortes.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
And now the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Garcia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Kiner Falefa.
Up next, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Cortez, the former Seattle Mariner, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. He's outside for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
The left fielder.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Stepping in now, David Dahl, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. 1 run is scored, and that is off the wall in right field.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs,
Third
but
baseman,
not
number
this guy.
2.
He puts a big
Charlie.
charge into this one and drives in a couple of
Culberson.
runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, the catcher.
Next, it'll be Jose Trevino. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here's the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
8-5 tonight. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Corey Kluber wins his 3rd of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.